An NGO that does, we're a Kenyan NGO that has grown over the years, and we've grown with you. We do a lot of implementation projects, we do a lot of research projects, and our research is not for the sake of publishing papers. It's actually for functions exactly like this, where we come and give you feedback. When we did this study, we looked at different communities that are affected. We went in blank. We said we want to find out within the informal settlements who is the most affected, because people say that everyone who lives in the informal settlements is disadvantaged, but within that sometimes you forget there are those who are even more disadvantaged. So we went in just on a clean slate, and we went with our partners from APHRC and SDI to find out who is most affected within these communities. And through that we found people with disability, as you've heard. We also found the elderly, people who are older, and no one remembers that they are suffering. They've grown up, or they were born in culture, they were nanny, they are going to live there until they die. But their needs, no one is remembering. I want a shamba for food. When it's time to get water, they struggle to get that water, so what are their needs? And then we found on the other extreme end, children who either their parents have abandoned them or their parents cannot take care of them, and so they become what are known as child-headed households. They're forced to go to school in the morning and come back and take care of their siblings. And so that was a very eye-opening experience for us. And the next step now became, what do we do about it? And that's when now the issue of the response came in, about doing something, because the research found a gap. Then as part of the whole project, we also did another study, a sub-study, looking at the needs of pregnant adolescents, because we know we have a high burden of teenage pregnancies in Kenya. Nairobi is very much affected, just like the other, some other counties. And so we went to look into what happens to teenage mothers in the informal settlements. What is their pregnancy experience from the point when they find that they're pregnant to going through life in the community, in the household, and giving birth, and what happens to them. And those are some of the things we're sharing here, and we have some of them here with their stories, and you can talk to them. And really what came through clearly is that they have feelings, they have thoughts, they have a voice, there are things they want to tell us, and that they need support, and they need care, and they need the health facilities to treat them with respect and not treat them like you silly girl or things like that. So what else can we do? And again now we're looking forward to building more programs. So as an institution, as Judy mentioned, we've had huge programs in Nairobi, we've closed them out, and we promised we are never leaving Nairobi. Our offices are in Nairobi, they are in Adams near Kibra, and we really do a lot of implementation, and our focus is to keep implementing. And so we are always looking for more resources, and those resources we come back and give them to the communities that we serve. And we give them, and we work very closely with the county. So thank you very much to the county. Thank you, Dr. Mogoi, for your comments and for being here, Dr. Hassan, Judy, Susan, and all the team. You've really partnered with us, and you've been able to demonstrate what partnership looks like when we work with the county and we aim to build the health system. But also, for this project, we realize that it goes beyond the health system because there is a lot of social factors. You had someone from agriculture, education, so it's a multi-sectoral kind of project, and that is how we think we need to take these issues forward. So as we disseminate the findings and we close the project, we want to urge the county, we want to urge the national government, we want to urge the MCAs and the members of parliament that we have legislation that really protects those who are vulnerable and ensures that our data can collect data for those who are vulnerable. And remember that when we're doing bursaries, when we're doing the different social protection programs, let's not think of only one category. And let us also realize that you may put out the money there, but how do you find those people and make sure that it's the right people who are actually benefiting? So that's what I wanted to say today, and I want to really thank you for coming. The room is full, we are really proud, we are happy to have you here, and we want to really showcase and celebrate all our achievements and what we have done together. So thank you, and looking forward to a wonderful day.